Looking at the current global scenario, freelancing is the most popular thing these days. Now in this video, what we are going to cover, we are going to cover what is freelancing, what are the merit demerits, what are the topmost websites which are giving the freelancing services, then how to create profile, then what are the basic things we need to keep in mind while creating a profile. Then in the end, we'll actually create one profile. We'll look into various factors which are important, which we need to keep in mind. We'll cover all these topics one by one. So let us start. What is freelancing? Freelancing is contract based professional where instead of being recruited in an organization, the person uses his skills and experience to provide services to several clients. Okay, in office based job we are serving to one client only. In freelancing concept we can serve to several clients, that also at same time. Many times we do it at the same time, so we can use our skills and experience to serve many clients at the same time, but we have to do it very professionally. So let us look at merits of freelancing. Work from anywhere you like. Okay, you are sitting at your native place, anywhere you can sit and you can perform the activities. You make up your own rules. You can make your own schedule. Okay, in the morning I'll do for two hours, then maybe at late night. Okay, so you can schedule all these activities by your own, but at the same time we need to meet the deadlines. Okay, no tribal office politics. There is no politics all around. Okay, you are boss of your own. You can schedule all the things. Okay, you can perform the activities based on your experience and skills. Less stress involved. Okay, suppose after 1 or 2 months you feel ki, okay, I don't want to do some work for few days, so you'll take a leave. Okay, so you can dilute the stress level. Spend a lot more time with your family and friends. Okay, you can attend family functions and all. You can spend time with your friends, children. Okay, so these kind of flexibilities are there. So these are all the merits available with freelancing. So this is why this concept is very popular globally. Merits. After merits, let us look at demerits. This is not a stable job. Okay, you will keep on moving from one project to another project. Constantly look out for a new employer. Okay, there is no fixed employer. You have to keep looking for new employers also. Work life balance may be disturbed. If you are not good in time management, then this will be a headache for you. So this work life balance we have to maintain. Benefits like holiday, sick leaves, and with that, those kind of leaves which are fixed in permanent jobs, those kind of benefits are missing here. Managing difficult clients. Okay, if it is not like you will get good clients always, you may encounter some difficult clients also, which are very much demanding. So managing such clients is very difficult for few people. Okay, so these are few of the demerits of freelancing which we need to keep in mind before going ahead with this. Now the plus point is, these days we have a very good technology around us. Mobiles, laptops, internet technology is very good as compared to previous days. So we have many freelancing platforms already available with us. Okay, I am listing here 7, but there are many. Okay, these days Upwork is very popular. All these are very popular platforms, but this one is at top these days. Many freelancing people who are offering their services, they prefer to work on this website. Okay, so we'll look into detail how these websites, how these platforms are useful for everybody. Now the main point is payment. PayPal is most common form of payment freelancers receive. Okay, there are many, but this one is very popular. This is easy to set, free to set up an account, and clients can globally sitting at different locations. They can pay you electronically as soon as your work is complete. So these are few things which we need to keep in mind before entering into any of the platform. So let us look at a few of the do's and don'ts. Okay, this is very important when we are planning to work on any of the platform, freelancing platform. We need to keep in mind few things. Now, first thing we need to keep in mind is every freelancing platform is different. Okay, don't take it casually. There are few rules and regulations which we need to keep in mind before proceeding with creating the profile and sending the proposal to the clients. So we need to understand what these platforms are. If you don't have patience to learn the platform, so this is a very big mistake. Okay, keep patient, then try to understand the platform, try to learn the rules and regulation. Those are very clearly mentioned on each and every platform. Okay, we'll look into it in coming minutes. So let us first look at do's and don'ts. Okay, while these are the do's and don'ts while working or while using these platforms. Okay, what we need to keep in mind. Okay, let us try to understand the platform. Freelancing website, any website, for example Upwork, we need to understand the platform. Every platform is unique. Understand rule of every platform. Okay, for example on Upwork they offer maximum 30 jobs. You can provide you can apply for 30 jobs in a particular month. Then you have to earn some point, then only you can proceed further. Maybe you can spend some money and you can buy some point so that you can apply more than 30 jobs. So those kind of concepts are there. We need to understand each and everything, then only it is beneficial. Then most important is creating a portfolio. Okay, you have to show your capabilities, your skills to every client for which you want to work. So you need to showcase your capabilities, your writing skills, specific expertise. For example, if you are working in oil and gas and you are working for piping layout, then you have to showcase your skills. Okay, I am doing 3D modeling, I'm doing isometric checking, I'm interfacing, coordinating with the client and other discipline. You are managing resources, everything you have to showcase. Okay, how we are going to do this, we are going to discuss in coming slides. Competitive work rate. Okay, this is very important because whatever we are doing, we are doing it for money only. So first settle for the cheaper and go for easy to do project. Okay, when you are beginning your career as a freelancer, then go step by step, go slow. Okay, select cheaper projects, easy to do, where you know you can do it, then only you go for that. Because otherwise you will spoil your image. Once it is spoiled, then you have no other option, nobody will select you for future projects. Try to mention I have just started on Upwork. You can mention this sentence in your portfolio. Okay, whatever you are sharing with your clients, you can do it. So I would be happy to work with you at the reduced rate. You are mentioning, you are indicating that you deserve more, but you are beginning something, so that's why you are going to start at a reduced rate to build my portfolio. So this is a common thing, everybody does this, so you can mention it in your portfolio. Once your rating increases, you can always start asking for higher rates, and that is very genuine thing. You are not doing anything wrong. You start with low price, you complete few projects, then start asking for higher rates. And you target for around 40 to 45 hours per week. This is genuine and available also. Never go for more in a single go. If you have selected one client and you are providing your services to one of the clients and you are already loaded, then don't go for another project. At a time you select one, complete it, update on your side like you have completed this project. Okay, get some recommendation from the client, then only go for another one. Otherwise you will start missing the deadlines. So once you start missing deadlines, you won't get new work in future. Proper communication, this is a key to success. You have to communicate with clients, various clients. Maybe if you talk to 20 clients, you will get one or two. Okay, before signing also, maybe you can talk on WhatsApp or you can call sometime. So things should be clear to you before starting. Okay, don't let your client forget. Once you have completed the project, you don't want them to forget you, so keep in touch. So this is a very good thing to communicate while signing the project and after completing the project also. Maybe you get some reference after 1 or 2 months completion of your project. So this is very good thing to remember. So let us look at some of the don'ts which we should avoid while working on these kind of platforms. No false profile. This is a thumb rule. Don't make false profiles. Okay, and don't steal anything from others. We'll look into basic things which we need to keep in mind, so you won't have to copy or make false profiles. Mentioning wrong country of origin, no need to go for false information. Okay, withholding completed work until good feedback is given. Don't play with these kind of tricks. Okay, once you are doing a good work, everybody will give you good feedback. Okay, whether difficult client or good clients, they will give their feedback. Don't push them to give the good feedback, otherwise you won't submit the work. Okay, this trick should not be used. Not respecting deadlines. Once you start missing deadlines, this will create problems. Okay, in future client also they will check whether you have met the deadlines or not. Once they confirm whether you have completed all these activities within the given schedule, then your rating will start improving. Claiming skills you don't have. You claim only those skills which you are good in. Okay, otherwise don't claim anything. Complete lack of communication. As we have discussed here, communication is a key to success. We have to communicate properly at all the times. Avoid moving out of the platform even after confirming the contract. Sometimes what happens, once we confirm the contract with the client, we start ignoring the platform rules. We keep on communicating outside through emails or through WhatsApp or something. That is not wrong actually, but you have to confirm to the platform, okay, we are doing this, and after completing also you have to mention, okay, we have completed this project and these were the terms and this was the time schedule and we have done it within the schedule and these were the hourly rates and we have received this much money. And don't think about the commission. That is their headache. We have to pay that. Okay, never go for more in a single go. As we have discussed earlier, never go for a single go. If you have work with you, don't ask for additional one. No free trials. Okay, unless you are getting paid for trial, don't give it. Okay, if you are new and you want to get some work, and there are many clients which offer for those ask for free trials, but they don't pay for it. Unless until somebody is paying you for free trials, don't go for free trials. This is fake client. Okay, don't give up. Maybe in the starting 1 or 2 months, okay, you don't get any client, but don't lose your patience. There are so many opportunities available, and we'll learn in few minutes how to grab those opportunities. So don't give up. So now let us look at the most important part, where we are going to create profile. Okay, we'll actually do it. First let us look at what are the important things which we need to keep in mind before starting our profile. Okay, first of all, we need to understand, we need to keep in mind these two things. For success, to get success on any of the freelancing platform, we need to have these two things ready with us, and this is common. You can use these things for any of these platforms. Okay, impressive profile, which we are going to understand here, and in next slide we are going to generate that. Covering letter is the most important thing, not only for freelancing but for other jobs also. And I have covered this topic separately. I have created a one long video on this, and there also we have discussed the step-by-step procedure, and we have actually created a covering letter. Okay, you will you just have a look on that video also, and this is common for everywhere, freelancing as well as permanent jobs. So let us start with impressive profile. How to create a impressive profile? Okay, these are the 5 things which we need to keep in mind always while creating any profile on any of these platforms. So first of all, this is the first thing which client is going to know about you. Okay, they are going to notice what kind of person you are and whether they want to offload the work to you or not. So this is the deciding factor. So this is the most important thing which we need to keep in mind. So your profile should be convincing. Okay, it should indicate that you are a real person, you are not a fake one, your English is decent if you are from a you are living in a third world country. So this is very genuine thing. People from third world country are doing this freelancing work. So don't hide anything. You tell them from where you are. You are worth the investment. Client should be convinced that whether they should pay you, they should hire you or not. So your profile should be such that it should convince the client whether you are worth the investment or not. It should be engaging. Okay, once the client clicks on your profile, it should engage the client. Okay, lengthy or short, this is up to you. Okay, but purpose is to let your experience shine. Client should understand what you are, what you can do. Okay, what is your experience and what are your capabilities. So this is the main agenda. Don't make it too lengthy, but it can be lengthy. Only thing is client should reach up to that profile and they should read it. Tell your potential client what you do. Okay, this is the most important thing. Whatever you can do, that only you tell there. What experience you have in the field. Experience is clear indication how much experience you are you are having in a particular field. That will definitely engage the client. What results you have accomplished for clients. You can always mention what projects you have already completed. Okay, that will be a clear-cut indication to any of the clients so that they can directly hire you. Anything else that would make you the one to choose in your field. Okay, there is an option on many of the platform where you can specifically mention your special capabilities. Okay, we'll discuss in detail in next slide how to do that, but that you have to fill on that platform. Okay, so we have to mention whatever we have in us. Okay, so that client is engaged and convinced. Then one more thing is important, that is available on all the platform, one line summary. This is the first thing any client will notice. For example, you mention piping designer with 20 years of experience. This is one line indication who you are, what you have done in last year, what you are doing currently. Okay, so in one line you can tell them what you are. So this is very important. Okay, include your education background. Although in freelancing it doesn't matter too much, but mentioning it on any of the platform is not a bad idea. Okay, add your work experience. Adding experience is always very important for all the clients. Okay, you should link your website or online portfolio, link everywhere, everything. Okay, even if you don't have any online portfolio, you create one. There are free links, free websites available online. You can go for those one and you can create your portfolio so that you can share the link with all the platforms. So these are the 5 things which we need to keep in mind before starting our profile. Okay, so now let us start creating our profile. Let us see how we can do it actually in practical scenario. If you see here, we are going to create a profile for Upwork.com. Upwork is most popular these days and there are genuine clients available. Many people are earning on this platform. So let us look at how to create profile and how does it look like. If you see the requirement here, this is a snapshot from their website only. This one, they have clearly mentioned 60% profile will be complete if you provide details for these things. Okay, rest of the 40% are the optional things which you keep on adding once you start working on the platform. So let us look into detail how we can complete these 60% profile requirements. So if you see, first one is profile photo. Profile photo is a thing which we generally ignore, but what we can do, you have to crop your photo so that it includes your face. Okay, and very top of your shoulder. You don't have to upload your complete body photo. Okay, shoot it where plenty of natural light is there. Your face should be very clear to them. Big smile. Okay, you should look friendly. There should not be busy background, so there should not be any distraction. The thing is, it should be clear and there should not be any distraction. Okay, if you see here, I have put my photo here. White background is there. Okay, it covers above shoulders only. no distraction is there. So these kind of things we need to keep in mind before uploading our profile photo. Second thing is profile title. This is the most important thing while creating the profile. If you see profile title, your title is the first thing client see. Okay, adding adjective and keyword stuffing, these two things are very important. Just don't forget these two things, adding adjectives and keyword stuffing. Let us first see adjectives, how we are going to add adjectives. If you see, you can always mention who you are a piping designer, but you can always add adjective skilled piping designer. Okay, isometric checker, you can always add expert isometric checker and skilled piping designer. So these kind of adjectives you can always add into your profile. Okay, now let us look at keyword stuffing. This is very important concept. Okay, this is like if you know SEO, search engine optimization, this keyword stuffing really helps here. If you see here, I have mentioned top rated piping engineer, expert in plant layout, PMP, YouTuber. Okay, if you see, I have what I have done, keywords. I have added few keywords, and this is called stuffing. So this is very important. If you want, if somebody is looking for piping engineer, your profile should be there. If somebody is looking for plant layout people, their profile will be there. So such kind of words you can always add in your title, profile title. So your profile will be in search options. Hourly rates, you should charge what you are worth regardless of your experience or lack of experience on Upwork. Whatever you think you are worth, then you should charge that. Okay, so as we have discussed earlier, in the starting a little bit less, and as you complete few projects you can always increase. Okay, so profile title is very important part to reach up to any of the clients and to get the projects, and you will keep on improving your profile once you start completing the projects. Next is profile overview. It explains your strengths, but more words don't mean better. Keep it concise. No one has time to actually read. Okay, if you see here, this is a profile overview. Don't write too much, be specific, be concise. 15-year experience in piping engineer, passionate about plant design and layout, expert in resource management and interface coordination. As a YouTuber owns a technical channel where I explain the concepts related to oil and gas. So I have mentioned whatever I have kept in our profile title. So I have tried to explain few things about it. Skill tags. Employment history, the fourth part is employment history. Although freelancing concept is surviving because of passion towards work, hence it is not so important section. Okay, you can always mention from when did you start working, and how long you are working, in which area you are working. So small 1 or 2 lines are sufficient. Then at least one key skill tag. Okay, this is very important as we have discussed here. This helps in search engine optimization. Okay, like if you see, I have mentioned here piping design, engineering, mechanical design, process design, refinery, oil and gas, petroleum engineering. Okay, such keywords you can always add. ASME section, you all those things you can always add here so that it comes up when somebody searches for these kind of skills. At the same time, you are indicating the client that you are possessing these kind of skills, so they can select you based on that. Okay, so although there is no evidence to prove this, that if you mention all these skills your profile will be at top, but still there is a boost to get for keywords. So these are the few things which we need to fulfill to complete the 60% requirement, which is mandatory. If you don't fill these things, then your profile will not be approved. Once it is done, your profile will be active and you can go ahead and search the jobs. Now another thing is, if you look at here, this what we have done, we have generated a journal profile. We have fulfilled all the mandatory requirement for journal profile. This is already done. Your profile is active, but at the same time many of the freelancing platform, they give you another chance to prove your skill, to indicate your skills. Okay, for example, this one, these comes under special skills. If you want to mention something which you are really good in, you can update these two options also. So this is how we can create the profile on upwork.com. Now let us spend few minutes to know how we can search the jobs and what kind of jobs are available on Upwork. So now we are done with creating our profile. Now let us look at how we can search the job. This is the ultimate goal, to get the job, to get some freelancing work. If you see, there is a search button. You can always search. For example, I have typed 2D AutoCAD. There are 253 related jobs. Okay, you can look into each and everything, each and every job description. You can contact the client, okay, and you can discuss about the term and condition and go for that job. Similarly, if you type oil and gas, 58 jobs are there. Different kind of jobs are there. You can look into the job description and go for it. So this is how we can create profile on Upwork and search for jobs. Same criteria we can use for other profiles also, other platforms also. We need to create a profile. Impressive, engaging and convincing profile should be there. Covering letter should be there. Covering letter I have explained in a different profile, different video. I'll put description, the link in description, so that you can go for that also. So this is how we can create the profile, search the job and get some work sitting at our home. So thank you for watching. Same concept you can apply for other platforms also. Hope you enjoyed the concept, step by step procedure. So keep watching, stay tuned. Thank you very much.